Welcome back to Yoshi Entertainment, everybody. So, unfortunately, just recently, the girlfriend of DC Young Fly by the name of Jacky O passed away, and a lot of people have been speculating that it was due to complications during a surgery that she just recently got. Now, this is very saddening. This is very disheartening. She had just posted a photo, very endearing, with her children, because they have 3 children together, talking about how she was excited to get a surgery done. It was supposed to be like a mommy makeover, so to speak. Now, let me reiterate, it is speculation and allegation that it was due to the surgery. They don't know the exact cause of her, what happened to her. They're just alleging that it may have been due to something going wrong during the surgery. But the exact cause is still not confirmed as of right now. Now, this is something that we have to have a serious and honest conversation about, okay? Can we have a serious and honest conversation about this? Now, I'm going to use myself as an example to try not to offend anybody, and it's not my intentions to offend anybody, so please, nobody, take it personally. I'm going to use myself as an example. If I had, let's say, a sister or a best friend who was a woman, and she had decided that she wanted to go through with, some kind of surgery to this degree. She asked me, what do you think I should do? Do you think I should get the surgery because I want, this to look a certain kind of way, just had kids. There's some women, they might want to, get rid of certain things because a woman's body is altered in certain ways when she's had a child, when she's had multiple children. You have to do rigorous exercises and, make sure that you're on the right track to try and get your weight back under what you want it to be. And sometimes, unfortunately, the body might get altered in a way that might not be reversible, or at least not easily reversible. And they're seeing this surgery as, a way to reverse that. Now, me personally, I would still say I don't think it's a good idea because there's just too many risks. And unless you're a celebrity who can afford, like a doctor or a surgeon who is, really good at what they do, it's a risk. Even when you can afford that, it's still a risk. And it's not something that I would want somebody who I care about very deeply to take. And I'm saying that with all of the empathy that I can express. I'm not just saying like, oh, you shouldn't be out here altering your body so you can have a bigger booty or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying this from my heart. Like, this is not something I want you to risk. Like, instead, just go through with the rigorous exercises. You have to change your diet. Just do that, but do something else, because that's not a risk I would want, like I said, somebody who I care about deeply to take, because too many women have lost their lives doing this. But if they still wanted to go through with it, then that's a decision that, is no longer in my hands, that I'm still trying to respect whether or not I actually want them to go through it or not. I'm not here to judge anybody or throw stones. Trust me, I understand. I was going through social media and I saw this post, and I felt like this post explained very well why this infuriated me. So, because I saw so many, men especially, coming after this woman. And I said this before in a previous video. People are very dull in their empathy, and they're very tone deaf when it comes to people, how they disrespect people, especially the deceased. Like, they were talking about this woman like she was just some Instagram thought trying to get a BBL so that she could do better on her OnlyFans. This was a woman who wanted, possibly a surgery to help with the ways, like I said, her body was altered from having children, a makeover. Like I said, I'm one who I wouldn't encourage somebody to do it because of the risks, and because I'm real adamant about, let's try to embrace what we look like. And if you don't, like it, or if there's something you want to change, work to change it. But like I said, I'm not here to throw stones or judge anybody. It's your personal decision, but like I said, the comments that I saw that really triggered me, talking about this woman saying, oh, that's why what happened to her. And like I said, that's still not even confirmed yet. And it's sad because DC Young Fly and this young woman's family should not have to log onto the internet and see these heinous, disgusting comments from these raggedy, disgusting people. And it's sad because, like I said, like this post that I found, the internet people in real life, because I've seen this, I've experienced this myself, and I've seen people do it, they will drag you for everything. They'll drag you for being thick. They'll drag you for being plus size. They'll drag you for being skinny. They'll say you don't have a butt, you're flat chested, you have too much of a butt, you've got too much chest. And then when these women go and get plastic surgeries, or they get their bodies altered because they're tired of being harassed because of what they look like, because of the way God made them, you know. Like, there was nothing wrong with the way God made us, but because people bully these women so badly in real life and on the internet, then they go get the surgery because they just want to look a way that doesn't get them bullied or harassed or talked about. Or they're saying, well, clearly, I'm not enough the way God made me, so I need to go get this surgery, or I want to get it because I want to look a certain way. Then they still get talked about. You'll talk about them for being natural. You don't want to see them naturally. You talk about them for that. Then when they go get the surgery, you talk about them for that too. And God forbid something happens to them because of the surgery, y'all drag them again, even in, when they're deceased, which is, like I said, heinous and disgusting. And it's sad that women have gone through this. And people try to make it seem like it's not that big of a deal. And that's even more of a slap in the face. This is such a big deal. There are women who cut themselves. They contemplate unaliving themselves. They are depressed. They have identity issues because they go through these things. They have to listen to people talk about them, talk about their body, talk about how they're not good enough, how they're not pretty enough, how they're not shaped the right way. Who became the spokesperson for how a woman's supposed to be shaped, what she's supposed to look like? And it's sad because I was talking to somebody, a guy, just the other day. He had the same attitude that most of these people have on the internet. This disgusting attitude of, oh, they're not satisfied until, they mess their lives up trying to do this stuff. And I'm like, and it's because of people like you and the people who talk about people. It's because of stuff like that. Because they don't want to walk around looking a certain kind of way because they feel like they know they're going to get talked about. Like, a woman can't have 2 or 3 kids and have the regular mom body without somebody saying, oh my God, look at her stomach. That's what prompts these women to do this. And it's sad because, like I said, they can't be natural. They can't look the way God made them. Can't have your body altered because of health problems, because you had a child that you wanted to bring into this world without somebody saying something ugly. Then when you go get the surgery, they're still saying something ugly. There's no winning. There's no winning at all. And like I said before, I saw this post. It's actually from YouTube, from a YouTube video on this subject. And I just had to repost it because, like I said, it breaks the issue down to a T. Like I said, I hope that I didn't offend anybody because that was not my intentions. I just wanted to express how I felt, on my side of that issue and why I would not encourage somebody to get the surgery. Despite that, like I said, I completely understand, because the same thing that most women go through, getting talked about for their bodies, what they have, what they don't have, I've been through it. But because of the risks, I would never put myself through that or encourage somebody else to do so, because I don't think that the risk is worth it. Not because of some person who doesn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, telling you their raggedy opinion about what they think about your body, because that's what it is at the end of the day. A raggedy opinion from a raggedy nobody who has no business telling you what they think about your body. We need to bring back them sayings that the old people used to have back in the day. If you ain't got nothing nice to say about somebody, keep your mouth shut. Okay? Especially when it comes to their body, because again, that's your raggedy opinion. Keep it to yourself. But anyways, prayers going out to this young woman's family, DC Young Fly, and those children. Because that breaks my heart, especially for him and those kids, because they don't have their mother in their life anymore. And again, all some people can do is fix their mouth to talk about her because they think it was due to the surgery. And whether it was or wasn't, that's not even something that should be being discussed, or she shouldn't even be talked about because of that. But anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think and how y'all feel down in the comments below respectfully. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Y'all be safe and y'all be blessed.